to have everyone included in the conversations. And of course, hats off to the women who have come here, to hear me out. But very, very, my heartfelt thanks to all of you, because it's very important that we kind of work together to make the organizations truly, truly inclusive and support each other as we go on. Having said that, what I'm going to do is, I've not got presentation with me, okay? I've not got videos to play. So you got to bear with me you got to be with me for like next 20 minutes. And what we're going to do is, we are going to explore some learnings together, okay? And the mode is going to be story. And I'll try my best, believe me, okay? So we are going to go through a story together, and we will try and extract the learnings together. Does it sound okay? It's not exciting, but then I think to begin with, fair enough? Good. And before we take a deep dive into the story, I just want to tell you that the story is set in the Indian context. And for those of you who know Mahabharata, I have kind of picked it up from there. So that's brilliant. All of you know what Mahabharata is and all about. But those of you who do not have an idea about Mahabharata, it's equally brilliant, because it doesn't really matter where the story is set, whether it's global, it's domestic, or whatever it is. I think the focus is, what will it lead us to? Yeah? Good. So, once upon a time, there were two groups. One was the group of Asuras. Asuras, demons, okay? And the other group was of Devas, okay? And they were fighting with each other for a very long time. And they were fighting because they wanted to own all the three parts of the world, okay? And it was like going on and on and on. Devas were like really perturbed. They were like, what's happening? No matter whatever we are trying, the Asuras are like bouncing back and coming back to life again and again, and it's just not going anywhere, okay? So what did they do? They called for a board meeting, okay? They called all the gods, and they said, we got to meet in the board meeting. We got to take some decisions out here, okay? Now, they all got together, and they started brainstorming. While they were brainstorming, one of the guys came back and said, you know what? I have found a secret. And the secret is that Asuras have got a secret ingredient, okay? And that secret ingredient is called Mrita Sanjeevani. For those who probably don't understand this term, Sanjeevani is
life-giving.
Sanjeevani is life-giving. So it basically brings back the dead people, okay? So if you give that solution or Aushadhi or Sanjeevani to somebody, it brings them back to life. And that's what Asuras were using, okay? So every time they would slaughter, there would be massacre, and Asuras would just spring back. And he said, so now we know the secret. What we got to do is, we got to go to their camp and get that Sanjeevani for us. You good till here? Good. Now, then the question came, and more important question was, who's going to do this job? Who is skilled enough? Who has the right skills to meet the right job and get the work done? And again, there was deliberation in the room. Few of them said, send the best and the brightest of the guy. The top talent, send the top talent.
1,000-meter program.
Yeah. So send the brightest and the top talent. The person would go and make his or her way through and then come back. But the few of them said that, no, that's not what you should do. Because if you send the brightest and the fastest of the folks, the person out there, the likelihood of that person being recognized is very high. Because he or she will carry that brightness and brilliance around, right? So somebody came back and said, let's do this. Let's send a kacha guy And kacha is in terms of, I mean, Hindi word, but anybody? Kacha means?
Raw guy.
Raw, right? Yeah. So kacha is raw, and he doesn't know the story, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. So, so they said, okay, send the kacha guy, the raw guy, the normal, ordinary fellow in the camp of Asuras. Okay? And why do you think that happened? Why do you think they made this strategy? Any guesses? I think I gave you the clues.
They less recognized.
There you go. He'll just mingle around, okay? And wouldn't throw the brilliance around. I'm not saying that all top talent do, but I'm just saying, okay, that. So no offenses anyway, it's just a story, just play around. Yes, so they spotted a guy whose name incidentally was Kacha, and they said he is the right person to go, okay? And Kacha was assigned this job, and while they were deliberating, they also realized that the Sanjeevani is with the consultant of the Asuras, okay? And the consultant's name was Shukracharya. Okay, so Asuras had this consultant, and he had the patent on that Sanjeevani, right? They said only if you get the patent or the strategic solution, as they called it. So only if you get hold of the strategic solution, we would be able to make difference. Kacha got ready. They just, said, you go ahead and get the work done. Now, Kacha reaches the Asuras camp and reaches out to Shukracharya. He says, I want to be your disciple and I'm going to be with you, I want to learn from you. Shukracharya obviously didn't have anything specific in mind. He said, nice fellow, he's quite capable of, looks like learning, so I'll take you in my stride, okay? All that settled, Shukracharya had a beautiful daughter called Devyani. So because this guy has now become the disciple, he introduces Kacha to Devyani, okay? And he started staying there. Now, the idea was to learn that strategic solution and bring it back, right? So just don't lose focus. Just because Devyani has come into picture, I understand, okay? So, time passes by and Devyani falls in love with Kacha, right? I think that's something which was, I think, given in the story. But so Devyani falls in love with this guy, and she falls in love madly and deeply, right? Now, the folks, the Asuras out there, they started watching out for this guy because now that he had the heart of this lady, and they were like, guy to watch out for. They started, being a little more vigilant, and they started not interrogating, but investigating. And they realized that this guy has come here to steal the strategic solution. What do you think would have been done? They decided to behead him, okay? Now, so they created a plan. They said, okay, next time he goes alone, we are going to do the needful. Now, the first opportunity that they got, they went ahead and beheaded Kacha, okay? And they threw him in the forest. What do you think would have happened to Divya? Strategy solution happened. I mean, you mean she basically looked for a strategy solution. Oh yeah, that eventually happened, but she was really, really heartbroken. You know how those heartbroken